And there's the bell for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Carter, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Catches and counters. Swing and a miss with the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Sophie in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
You've worked so hard, get back out there, focus, and you will be on top. Boxer, if you box.
The bell rings and we start the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter shot by her. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Those counter punches have to hurt. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Sophie in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I don't want you to... Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's in the past.
But you'll take her out. She is absolutely shattered.
There's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Shot by her. That big hook doesn't land. Nice counter shot. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Punch, counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the...
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Sophie Eilish is dazed. Down goes Sophie. She's absolutely done her in there with the headshot. Cue up the replay machine.
I've got to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Here's the kick. This bout, all the talking has been done. Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? Nice counter punch right up the middle. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? This fight fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their own feet. Get them angry.
That counter shot lands. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Did you see that? Oh, and it's an earthquake as Butterbean goes down. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to... There's the bell for round two. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluffer.
You'd like to see more jabs. Good counter punching. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Beautiful counter punch. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he just rocked Butterbean, who's off kilter. Look out below. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Stay focused.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. I need you to go back at...
On to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Himself out though. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Oh no, Butterbean! He's in trouble! don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five.
Hesitate. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. And there's the bell to start round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They blocked the hook. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Just missed with that hook. How about that time counter shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Like that round. Good work. You were thinking, you're getting your time back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back kicking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What heart? What? Did you see that? Oh, and Butterbean just got rocked. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you do. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
Get back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work. Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Both men step back for just a moment. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Round 7, here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That counter shot lands. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this. Oh, wait a minute! And Shannon Briggs took that one hard. Somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That right hook won't score. can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slow. Where did that come from? Down she goes. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we continue.
Takes a real shot to Rock Butterbean, and that's what it was. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A lot of effort being exerted here. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, boxing. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Shannon Briggs.
This bout,
so much hype, so we have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Nice counter shot. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he misses with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Catch and shoot. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing. if you haven't got your wits about you.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Punch. He is down big time on this. They are going to surrender. No. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
Another gun. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was dead wrong. Throwing out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through with this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like
we've got making his way. This expectations are sky high. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. The left jab is landing at will. Jab had to hurt. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Believe what we're seeing. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a counter shot. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Misses with the jab. They exchange punches. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Fight, I'm by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight, I'm by the
Always tryna fight, I'm about to grill them like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, bye, yeah.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing?
Fight, I'm by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight, I'm by the. Always tryna fight, I'm by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might pop my jack, then uppercut, then he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over, I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog, I'm what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top, got them so underdog.
This bout is...
Good work, that's it. Good. Just get your back. Good work.